Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions. Thank you for our time together. Have you ever asked yourself the question, what was Jesus' personality really like? If you watch the movies, Jesus was this sweet little guy with a serene look on his face, and he just walked around being polite to everybody. But if you really study the scriptures, you find Jesus was anything but. He is, not just was, he is Lord. And he had a defiant streak in him that was about 1,000 kilometers wide. Let me say that again. He had a huge defiant streak within him. We find the story in Luke chapter 6, beginning with verse 6. On another Sabbath day, a man with a deformed right hand was in the synagogue while Jesus was teaching. The teachers of the religious law and the Pharisees watched closely to see whether Jesus would heal the man on the Sabbath, because they were eager to find some legal charge to bring against him. Now, there was nothing wrong with healing people on the Sabbath, but Jesus knew what was in their hearts. They didn't want him to be a healer on the Sabbath. They thought that healing people on the Sabbath was a violation of do not work on the Sabbath. Now Jesus said, no, wait a minute. I thought it's good to do good on the Sabbath. Knowing their thoughts, knowing that they were angry, knowing that these religious leaders that had come there had come to spy on him and find some charge against him, Jesus called to the guy, healed him right in front of everybody. And then verse 11 says, the enemies of Jesus were wild with rage. Yep, Jesus had a defiant streak about that wide right in the middle of him. If you're going to ever accomplish the work of God, if you're going to ever do what God wants, you don't ever want to be rebellious, you don't ever want to be contentious, but you do have to stand up against wrong. You do have to stand up against things that are not right. You do have to have a defiant streak within you that you don't care what people think, you don't care what people say, you're going to do what's right.